Okay, so our advisors now are incredibly cheap. 0.3 a month. Admin advisor minus 35% plus. If they're the same culture as our ruler, then there's another 25. Don't forget to seize land before the month tick. Seize land? Oh, the diet, right. I thought you meant territory. Seize land. All estates will lose 20 loyalty. Yeah, we can do this, and we probably should. Do it. Do it now! Alright, so we've seized some more land to get us up to 25. Now, do I want to do the power? This will drop our crown land, so we could do it technically twice. Though it will take some time to build up crown land again, but I don't think that's necessarily a problem, because this will rise naturally. We're iron producer. What dev do we have now? 586. So admin is the one we're going to need the most of. So I think I am going to grab clergy with the religious state. Is there a penalty for having low crown land? I don't think so. And as long as the influence doesn't hit 100. If their loyalty drops too low, then we'll start seeing negatives. The higher the influence, the higher the bonuses. So getting the influence up is not a bad idea. So I think we're also going to grab military ideas. Oh, military points. In fact, we could theoretically do all of them. No, we can't. I don't think we can do merchant guilds. We can't. Okay, that's fine. It is going to give us some pretty hefty negatives, primarily to our tax modifier, but we're going to be building up our development in exchange. So I think that's going to be a pretty good exchange. Then let's get some level 1 advisors. So admin, production efficiency. We don't have any inflation, so production efficiency sounds like a good choice to me. Then spy network. I don't think either of these really matter. Let's go with improved relations. And then land maintenance modifier. And then you will need a general. We are going to hire a general because one of the ways that your leaders can die is in combat. And this is going to be called Slurfen. And I know that I named something after Slurfen before, but that gift sub train was ridiculous. So we'll have you there doing that. I don't think I care about you, so don't warn me. Low crown land is fine. We still have a tiny bit of money, but I think we are now ready to actually unpause. No, we're not. Let's actually dev up. Let's save the game here, because I haven't done that yet, and we've done a fair amount of setup. So let's save. Yeah, Slurfen gave 50 gift subs while we were playing Kingmaker. It was just really... I feel so bad about this, because it was just so badly timed. Like, had I been playing something like this, I would have quite happily just left it playing in the background, but because he did it during a cutscene, I was like, I'm going to have to turn the sound off now, because otherwise we can't hear the cutscenes. It just happened to be a cutscene-heavy game. Oh, it was disappointing. But the gift subs were massively, really, really cool, and very much appreciated. I just feel bad how I treated it. How much to go to stab 1? A lot. 185. Okay, so we have no real technologies to be going for, so I think I am just... No, edict, 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 edict. Edict. I know how this works. Encourage development. There we go. Wasted a tiny bit, but I think we're good now. And there we go, we're at 22. Right. Let's play. That was a bit of a slow tick there. What remnant bonus did we go for? Expansion. Though there's not much expanding we can actually do yet. Lord Kagarun is a dwarf, and despite the stubbornness of his kind, must accept the fragility of life. Dwarves usually live up to 200 years, and will soon be time for him to return to the earth. All are equal before death. I love the idea that dwarves actually just have the same lifespan as a human, they're just too stubborn to die. That should become real. That's lore now. They're just too stubborn to die. Dwarf hulls will naturally develop themselves, so you don't have to invest quite as much into deving them. Yes, I heard. So that's not development, that's the digging. So if you have other dwarf hulls, they will do this dig mechanic themselves over time, just passively. But for the capital, you got to do it yourself. Hang on, what? Oh, it's greyed out. Province has a subterranean race able to dig a living in it. We're good. Increased coring cost. Natural traditions of Ovdal Kanzon makes it more expensive. We don't have those penalties. Dwarven majority. Construction time down, production efficiency up, culture conversion up. We're a level 1 surface level. And we're an Emporium. Right, that's the other thing. If we can get to 200 ducats, we want to upgrade the Emporium. You have to do it yourself regardless, just unlock differently. Okay. I mean, we'll tackle that when we get to that. Now, how much do I want to invest in this? We're not going to have any tech penalties for 5 years. So actually, we probably want to get these techs early. Now, do they benefit me at all? Temples do, because I want to build a temple. All of them, actually, except for military, benefit me right now. Oh, we've seen some people. Okay, so our maps have expanded a tiny bit. So there is somebody over here. There is something big over here. And there's somebody over there. And it looks like there's an adjacency tunnel there. And then there's a whole bunch of caverns in the interior as well. Probably filled with horrible, nasty orcs. And I like the fact that we can't see naff all. That's good. That was actually one of the kind of disappointing things with the Asta expedition, is you could see like the entirety of the Dame's Head. I really wonder, where the hell did Asta expedition come from? Option to get 5 loans through merchant estates at a low percent. True, but I'm not convinced that our economy is really... Well, actually, we could get the inflation reduction guy. But it's just 5 loans, and now 5 loans are not going to be very high. Yeah, our loans are just 12 ducats, so 5 of those is 60 ducats. Not really worth it. I'll get us to 103. Call a diet. Right, I don't remember how the diets work, so you're going to have to help me with this one. Oh, we could also... No, I'm not selling crown land. Although... that shouldn't be available. I don't have 10% crown land to sell them. All estates will gain 5 influence. That is fine. All estates will gain 5 loyalty, which is more than fine. Let's do it. The estates of Ovdal Kanzad have proposed agendas for the summoned diet, favouring one of the estates here could have large benefits in the long term. Clergy request we invest in the prosperity of the land. So they want base tax to be at least 10, which is only 2 pips away. At least 30 prestige, that's going to be tough to do. And Mages Guild wants us to fire the natural scientist. Which we could do, and we can bring in Orym Flameforge instead. What do you give me? They gain loyalty, power costs go down for... $20 years. Whereas you would give me 50 admin. Gain Court Mage, all power cost -5. It's not an advisor, it's just a -5 power cost. Court Mage is an advisor. Okay. Well, let's try this then. Fire this guy. Bandur Gembeard. Oh, I see. So he's a new advisor type. Cool. So that was a cheap way of doing that. What can the mages do for me again? Mages estate magic, cast spells. Gain prestige but lose money. That cost me crown land. No, I'd rather save my crown land for now so that I can get the modifiers. Oh, I see. And then we've got advisory council, clerical ministers, and then oversight by the clergy. No, we just... Nope, I'm being an idiot. Those are the estates I brought in. It's the adventurers and the mages that have the special thing. These 3 are just vanilla. Guraim Hardax, our Grand Captain, has proven to be an excellent appointment, doing valuable work for the realm. We're lucky to have such a fine minister in our employ. So we gain reform progress, prestige and admin, or 100 military power and traditions. That depends. How useful are the reforms? So we're currently on Dwarven clans, which gives us manpower and hostile core creation. Noble privileges, rise of the new clans has improved relations. Stab cost. Well, the magical elite, prestige decay, mages loyalty, mage influence. See, I feel like we shouldn't go magical elite unless we were playing the elven dwarf hold. In which case I think that would make sense. I think I might just go for the military power so I can get the extra points to pop into development. That's basically 2 points of dev. Ish. Although now I think I am going to save up for technology to try and get that before the institution switch. And how's my army? Do I want more? I don't think so. There's nobody near us. Smugglers running rampant. People are finding lots of ways of getting around paying taxes and fees on the moving of goods, smuggling past the authorities through a variety of clandestine channels. Now, I have a feeling that we're not making a huge amount of money from trade. And I don't think that's going to change. So that's -10 trade efficiency for 10 years. Oh, and tax. We do get a lot from tax. No, I think I'll throw money at the problem. Let's throw the money at the problem. What are the institutions in this mod? Yeah, the institutions are vanilla. And I forgot they added an industrialization. No, speed 5 this. Early game is going to be somewhat slow. Estate statutory rights. The estates of Ovdal Kanzad have come forth, offering a compromise to Lord Kragarun to solve the weak control the kingdom exercises over the land. In exchange for control, the estates demand certain liberties. Seized land will be unavailable for as long as the state statutory rights privilege is in effect. Nobility influence plus 10, absolutism minus 5. Oh, we'll solve this ourselves. So what's this doing exactly? So the nobility influence will rise by 10, which isn't bad. And the land of my estates changes dramatically. That's like 30% swing. Can't be revoked for 20 years. So what does it cost to revoke? Just loyalty? I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, done. So for... Oh, the Crown Land! Oh no, there's no penalty. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell out to the merchants and say, here, you can have a land of commerce. And sell you a bunch of land. And then seeing if the adventurers do anything useful for us. They don't, because we've already got this. And the mages could get us the ticking prestige. Otherwise, not really. Huzzah! Nope. So we just gained a bunch of crown power. And honestly, we've got all the reforms that I wanted. We could sell the land, but right now I don't think I need to. Change the racial military. This menu allows you to change what integrated race becomes the dominant in both your army and your navy. Your common foot soldiers and your manpower will be regarded as coming from this race and will receive appropriate bonuses and malices. So Orcish, Human, Elven, Half-Orcish or Troll. Gnollish, Goblin, Gnomish, Kobold, Ruinborn, Harpy, Halfling, Ogre, Centaur, Harimari or Hobgoblin. Or none of the above. None of the above. I like none of the above. And there we go. Oh, there was minimum autonomy with that states' right thing. Okay. We'll just need to revoke it as soon as we can. Oh, and these guys don't like the primacy of the nobility. Okay. How's our professionalism coming along? It's coming. Death of a merchant, one of the greatest and richest men in Ovdal Kanzad, Thorin Steelbar, has died without an heir. State needs the money, or we can get a 50% cheaper artist. However, the artist will be a cave goblin or a black orc. I'll take the money. I'll take my 33% cheaper and cash. Thanks. And we are getting fairly close to being able to tech up in everything except Diplo. Huzzah! Hexdex, thank you very much for the 2-year resubscription, coming in with a 24-month. Thank you so much for that, Hexdex. Congratulations on earning those orange wings, the second set that we have given out this today. So thank you very much for that, Hexdex. And then Utari coming in with a 31-month resubscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there as well, Utari. Tech groups don't influence tech cost. Tech groups haven't influenced tech costs for a long time. Merchant guilds refuse to pay adventurers. We have officially been petitioned by a prominent adventurer that a powerful merchant has refused to pay them for their completed quest. A representative of the merchant claims the adventurer did an inadequate job, and as per the contract they signed, are not obligated to pay if the contractor deems the result insufficient. A quest is a quest. Force the merchant to pay. Or if the adventurers did a poor job, then let them suffer. So the adventurers are 35.25. The merchants are 34.33. We don't need mercenary cost. So I think I'm going to go in favour of the merchants here. And we have a new heir. And we got married. A 1-2-4. And the heir is a 5-3-4. That's good, considering you'll be around for like 200 plus years. Right, so let's go and take a look at our list of names. Where do we get up to? We got up to here. Wilhelm. Wilhelm von der Beck. Powder keg. I like it. Oh, damn it. No, we did name the general. He's Slurfin. We're good. I can invest in new technology, and I think I should. Because for 15 days we gain +2 innovativeness. Throughout the Middle Ages, cavalry's dominance was being challenged by disciplined pikemen. Battles such as Bannockburn or the Golden Spurs, cavalry was defeated by pikes. So the descriptions haven't changed. And then temples as well. 23 days remaining on that one. Pretty happy with that, actually. 4 innovativeness, like straight away. And we can also build the temple if we had 100 ducats. So we could, in theory, take out loan. But I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. We could do the Merchant Guild loan, which now might be a good idea. It'll allow me to get the temple that much quicker. Which would do what? Increases our base tax by 0.26. I mean, slowly building up money is going to be very slowly building up money. 0.26 is a fair amount. So we do have fairly... Aha! Renaissance. Travellers speak of great rebirth of the old ideals in faraway lands. It is hard to treat such rumours seriously, though according to the reporters, great secrets have been uncovered by the thinkers of this Renaissance. Merchant effects. Our use of mercantilist policies is proving frustrating to some of our merchants, causing some to defect to other countries. So we can gain mercantilism, but we lose our merchant for a time. I like mercantilism, so I'm going to take the mercantilism. However, the money just keeps on growing. Now, we are ahead of time, so I think at this point we are going to be safe to invest points in stuff. Except for Diplo, because Diplo I still want to try and get the marketplace if I can. Our merchants have picked up a few concepts when it comes to handling trade through their encounters with foreign merchants. They think that, with some investment to try out, it will be very beneficial for Ovdal Kanzad in the long term. So we gain inflation, or... Inflation's fine, because what I can do is I can switch... do I want to switch you out for Orem, though? That negative power costs, I think, is more important than a tiny bit of inflation. Buildings need money first. So I'm guessing that I'm going to need exploration so I can get quest for the Elandir. Unless there is a mechanic which has us leaving the hold. That is something I don't mind you spoiling. Is there a mechanic that will let us just leave the hold? Is the Renaissance growing? That's a good question, actually. Yes. Because of the development. Okay. Leave? The hold is your home! Hey! Slurfen got better at shooting stuff. And the adventurers are currently disloyal. What a shame. Are we hard deving the Renaissance? We're not doing it purposefully, but if we get it in time, just because we're developing anyway, then yes. But we're not doing it specifically to do that. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Same as the AI. Colonist -3. Yeah, so I think that's something which will be cancelled once we have our awakening, whatever the awakening is. Alright, now we can get our Diplo, which I think we will do. And we can now build marketplaces. Our income, however, has gone down again. Professionalism, however, continues to rise. We're going to be darn good at shooting stuff by the time we can actually shoot stuff. Colm Goblin Slayer has arrived. I'm pleased to hear it. I can't see any other trade areas, right? No. Are there any other emporiums here? Not that I can see. Slurfen has died. Oh dear. Right, well, time to get the next one. Lorik Stormax. This one's going to be Malgin. Get back to drilling. He got so good at target practice that they used him for target practice. The Awakening, commonly known amongst the dwarves as the time they woke up grumpy, scratched their beards and went, "Right, where are those damned elves? I need some heads to bash." Look, boss, I learned how to shoot. Yeah, exactly.